Change is the breath of life. Now, what do we mean by this whole statement that change is the breath of life? For our existence in our life, breathing is important and oxygen is very, very important for our existence. Likewise, for life to run in a certain flow of your own karmic script, change is the only significant part that happens. But because we don't have an understanding of this distinction of change, we always resist change and we always function from a fear mentality that change is always damaging and bad. But I want to explain to you in a little more detail about what really happens when change happens. First of all, about change, this whole saying goes that change is always for construction and not for destruction, but happens only through destruction. So if I already have something in my life and I want something more to build up on that, life cannot really create anything new in the existence of that particular thing that is already there. So the first thing about change is life is going to destroy what you already have to construct something new that you have manifested or that you have dreamed of. You guys have to understand that we live in a very, very friendly universe, and the universe is actually here to contribute to every dream of yours, everything that you ask for. Then we wonder that when we manifest certain dreams, certain goals, and we ask for something and we pray for something, why do we experience turbulence? Because it's simply that in the space of what is already there, the life cannot build up anything new that you have desired. So it has to create empty space there. And to create empty space, the first step is it's going to destroy what is there. And then creates empty space and then start constructing what you've desired for, what you asked for. So change is actually very, very, very difficult and turbulent in the beginning, very messy in the middle, and very gorgeous in the end. The problem is not in life functioning from these turbulent points. The problem is we choose not to understand, and when turbulent times happen, we get stuck in our drama, we get stuck in our trauma, we get stuck in our victim mentality, in our pity party mode, feeling that why did life do this to me and why me and not anybody else. But go back to your own script of your life. Every time you've experienced turbulent times and change, and when you've come out of it, you've realized that your life has gotten a shade better. So it's not about the change, it's not about the turbulent times, but the main drama is in how you function through these change, because change is the breath of life and life cannot function without this dimension of change. And we as people have changed. Who you were a couple of years back, you're not today. So why can't the life situations change? Why can't people around you change? Why is it so difficult for us to embrace change? Because we get so caught up in our comfort zone. We are so happy being where we are that every time life is trying to stretch us a little bit, expand us to a more empowering, more expanded zone, we start fearing and we start functioning from threat. We feel that life is threatening us. But that's not what really is happening. Try to understand the flow of life. We live in such a beautiful and friendly universe, and our life was just designed so gorgeously to be a contribution for growth and for lessons. So instead of signifying and being stuck in all of the situations of life, I'm inviting you into a new possibility of understanding the flow, understanding these situations that happen in your life, why they're happening, and they're only here to give you certain lessons. If a relationship is falling apart, it is a change. And it is very painful, but you have two choices there. You have a choice to be stuck in your pain, or you have a choice to get up from that pain into a more empowering zone and ask yourself, what is happening here? Why did this relationship fall apart? And what is the lesson that I need to learn here? Maybe it's teaching you more patience, maybe it's teaching you more tolerance, maybe it's teaching you more unconditional love and giving. Maybe it's just teaching you a space of being originally you, and maybe it's just teaching a space of being an allowance. I don't know what the lessons are. They're all different for everyone. But in the face of change, in the face of turbulence, in the face of any breakdowns in your life, I just want you to stand still and ask yourself a simple question. What is it that life is creating for me here in the face of this destruction? And I promise you guys, you will actually begin to see that every time there is a destruction, that is the point of something new being constructed in your life. Understand life and flow through this journey and just make it fun, because in the end, this too shall pass, and it actually means nothing. It is just a journey to reach you to a destination of your home where you actually belong one day, and you're just here to learn certain lessons. So I'm inviting you to embracing change, not resisting it. Don't fear change. Just walk into the darkness and walk into the new zones of your life and explore the impeccable, impossible, and new opportunities that life has to give you.